You cling and claw in the most basic of human instincts, fighting to survive when there is no hope for the future. But there is hope. You have sought the ones who uphold their oaths, and soon they will be pressed to end a coming calamity. The way will open in due time. 1-8-1-8 6-5-5-1. Are you unworthy?
I wonder if that's Ethan.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Is that Danielle?
Hey, it's Danielle.
Yep.
Ethan. It's Ethan. How
I
you
knew,
guys
Ethan.
doing?
I knew it was you. I recognized you a mile away.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm excited about that. I'm recognizable. How you guys doing? I think the
doing
pump this
good.
thing up so okay.
We're doing okay, I guess, but Hawthorne's, we're on his radar now. Apparently someone said we said something about him, which wasn't true. Now he's looking for a reason to come for us.
That's weird. He's in conflict with like 2 other organizations right now.
I think we were scouted out and he seen we had supplies and he needs them, I bet.
Supplies? I couldn't imagine that's the case. He's got a lot of people and a lot of people like in effect pay tribute to him.
Maybe he's looking for another one to pay tribute. Untouched
That's
colony. I mean, if I was him, that makes sense.
true. Do you guys have sorry, big box.
Crap, that's big. Finn said he's gonna meet us over there.
Alright, do you got any tools on you?
No. I left.
It's alright, I've come through here a few times and I've seen this. So we can open it.
Oh. I do have an axe on me.
Yeah, me too, but it looks sturdier than my axe is gonna do nothing. Well, we leave it. We got important things to look at this way. Follow me, stick close. Let's go quiet. There's a lot of them here.
I have suppressor on my gun.
Shit. Get inside that building.
So cool. Yeah, I'm probably getting when I get closer. Is John around here close?
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
You don't fire it
This is
on
just you guys
suppressed
today.
weapon out. Yeah, I should have said that first. You just didn't know.
Yeah.
Are you in need of suppressors, Daniel? Okay, I'll bring you some. I got extra. I don't have them on me, but I'll bring some to you, hopefully. It'll be dark tonight.
Yeah. Just let us take care of the infected, Danielle. If one's right on you, you take care of it
Alright.
then if you have to, but... You shoot a loud gun, you get
I'm
a
hoping
bunch
to run
like
into
that.
Marco. Is it met Marco?
Yeah, I've met Marco the other day briefly, but I don't know much about him.
He's a good guy. He's out for the betterment of everybody, but he is very interested in the pursuit of what's going on this island, the watch, etc. So That's definitely not something that aligns with you guys. But he's a good guy. So if you ever run into him, he can help with things if you need it. Looking for him for a couple days, but he's kind of nomadic. He just wanders. He's very hard to find.
He's been around the south lately, from what I can tell.
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of research and stuff. Him and told me about Cal. There's a doctor that he's been helping find his way. I don't know the rest of his name, just Cal, but
I'm hoping that one of the ones in white show up and I get an opportunity to ask it a question or two.
is that what you want?
Yeah. You have questions that might help.
I heard that if you put your weapon away, they will show interest in listening. So if you guys see one, make sure you put your guns away.
I don't know who's all gonna be here right now, so I'm a little worried.
I'm gonna clear some line of sights just for security's sake.
Hello.
Yep.
Is
Hello.
that Marco?
Oh, hello.
Hey,
How's it going?
I was actually hoping to see you here.
Freezing like usual, but I'm doing all right. Good to see you again, Marco.
Yeah, good to see you as well, John.
I didn't get a chance to really talk to you yet, but I appreciate you being a friendly face when I seen you around.
That's all good, mate.
Marco's a good guy.
It's probably a bit of an overestimation, but
I'll have to find out for
yeah,
myself.
some new notes
the
up.
way I am.
Seemed to be popped up. Nice little riddles for us to contemplate.
Yeah, Dr. Frank was on a good path.
Sorry, you were both talking at the same time then. Yeah, I gave him the. Yeah, help yourself. Yeah, no, I gave Frank the solutions for the stabilised samples a while back.
I think he's dead though
Said
now.
he had one, so.
Unfortunately, there's a crate inside
Why'd
there.
you say that?
Oh, he left a note for me.
Yeah, great.
He had, he said he had sepsis. A couple of days ago, he had said he tripped on the boat, cut himself, and ended up reaching his suit. Then he just stopped coming around. Found us later. Said he's gonna go look for someone to empty his leg or essentially die quietly by himself. I could have helped him. We had a doctor on the island the day we found the note. But you know how he is. He's a doctor himself. He probably thinks he has all the answers.
It's also the fact if he was infected on the boat, might have been distanced himself from others, so, didn't get anyone else fucking infected. Limit contagion.
He did say that he figured out that it was bloodborne, as long as you weren't mixing spit, unprotected sex, or getting blood on each other, you should be fine.
Well, the person we know that's infected, I don't think that's how it was. Like, it seems to have been ingested. They ate and drank on the boat, and they got sick almost immediately. But I'm sure there's other transmission methods. I'm not saying that's the only way, but yeah.
I'll take the doc's word for it. I don't know myself.
I don't know how much you know about what went on the boat, but yeah, no. So, have you been to the doctor who was on the boat who did the experiments? You been to his little cabin? You heard his tape?
Nah, I haven't. I seen this place. It's close to my home, and I figure the main reason I'm here is if one of those, I don't know, keepers of watch show up, I have a couple questions that, if they answer, it might give me an understanding of how to protect my people over in New Hope. 'Cause right now, as I see it, those watchers keep sending infected at my gates, bombing my buildings. At this point, it's a matter of time before they kill some of my people.
If it's the Watchers doing that.
I have a theory. I have a lot of theories. I feel it's either there's two factions out there, most likely, maybe more, that share a similar ideology about this game they're playing and how to run it. And I have a running theory out of many. It could be a dead end, but if it is, I still have more. But to say the least, maybe the Watchers and the Keepers aren't quite on the same side in how they want to do things. Maybe there's a renegade group amongst them causing problems. I don't know, but if those questions get answered with yes and no, it might make my thinking a little easier, but I don't know.
I mean, you can ask them. Maybe they'll give you an answer to the question. But yeah, I mean, what I understand it, I mean, the Watchers and the Keepers, their names given to them by the 6 survivors that were here before. You know, it's not something they've named themselves, it's something they've been given.
Yeah,
I was told the Watchers wear black and the Keepers wear white, and the Watchers just watch and monitor, and the Keepers are here to keep us here and do the dirty work and possibly involved in recruitment. But I don't know if that's just the assumption or if they know, you know? It's like, it could go either way. I've seen them together, black and white, uniforms, whatever you want to call them. Other people have seen them. Nagovo got attacked one time, or artillery strikes, and they had a guy in black and a guy in white stood in the house watching over them. If they're against each other, obviously have a light friendship about it. They aren't at each other's throats. But you could be right. Maybe they do have different thoughts on how things are done. Maybe one's more aggressive, one's more sit back and watch. You just can't tell. I saw 2 outside. I think they call it Frostwatch, where Dr. Dwight's people live, right? We got mortars all around the compound. And then up on the hill, there was a guy in white, well, black and white, kind of a mix. And then a woman with a black outfit, green shawl, and then a green boonie hat. She was videotaping it while he was like pointing things out, and then somebody started running towards him, so they turned around and walked the fuck away. So yeah, I don't know. I think they're part of the same faction. Maybe it's a rank thing, maybe it's a division thing. It could be all manner. So yeah, ask your questions by all means.
I do believe in a way that they are trying to recruit people here. Because why trap so many people on the island and sit through them? The thing is, the way I think they go about it, I don't know how careful they are. I mean, they seem careful. But when you bring people here against their will, some might submit out of fear. They might see that and not take them, but maybe they have blind spots. And
are you unworthy? No.
Exactly. But if you get somebody in your ranks who is there because they feel they have no other choice, they can create a brittle structure down the road. That's why I have a theory that maybe they may not be as united as we all might think, but then again, they could be. My other theory is they are, but running a few at once,
I was
trying to figure it out.
Sure. Yeah. But no, I was saying on the boat there was a stock sign. It seems he was trying to cure the infection, right? So whatever he was doing there, obviously went wrong. He didn't have facilities. People were interrupting his work. He said there was so much potential, but they wouldn't let him work, wouldn't let him be.
Aye.
Was murdered. Hello guys, how's it going?
How do we have here?
Alright.
Oh.
Oh, a whole bunch of...
I knew it was going to be busy.
A bunch of assholes from Nagovo.
Name's John.
There's some
I hate that
new
place.
signs up. I heard they shot you once, Ethan. Or a couple times.
Yes, yeah, no. Who fuckers? I'm okay. I had time to mull. I'm over it.
But yeah, so it looks like he was trying to cure this infection. It went wrong. And whatever is developed from it, some other kind of infection, maybe it wouldn't turn people the way it did, but it definitely kills people. That's what happened on the boat. So I think that is spread to the mainland, people infected, and if we don't, figure it out, we aren't worthy. I'm sure they figured it out. They just want to see if we're capable of working together and not killing each other to find a cure. The amount of people out here who would probably kill untold amount of fucking people to be the one that rescues everyone. You know what I mean? They're kind of the pride of it, the stupidity of it. But
You and I have the same idea coming on with this entire sickness thing right here. The one thing that I also noticed is they seem surprised by when they brought that boat in that they weren't expecting what was aboard. Is the idea I get from those broadcasts.
I brought a lot of food today. I had planned to go through Peninsula, but
Right, turned into the perfect test,
hard to say.
get a lot yet.
Yeah, perfect place to see how capable we are.
I came prepared for a couple days.
Question is, coming calamity probably means anyone they find unworthy who doesn't want to play their game, they're probably going to kill. Get rid of.
How's your head feeling?
I think the coming calamity is if we don't find a solution to this,
Good.
that virus that wipes out the boat is going to wipe out everyone here.
Well, listen,
That's in my mind.
this is not the first time they spoke of a coming calamity. There could be a new one. There could be one they didn't expect.
Although, I mean,
Earlier
you just
broadcasts,
gotta be careful. That's all. Not
they
the
spoke
bone,
of
obviously, but the skin.
The coming calamity real early on. That stuck with me. I don't know. Maybe there's two now.
I mean, it's. I think everything that happens, there's always something that could be considered a calamity. You watch these fucking little towns and cities and groups go to war over fucking petty bullshit.
That's why
It's
mine
all
and
a calamity at the end
mine
of the day.
prefer isolation the best we can.
Yeah. Doesn't always work out though, does it?
It has been for
Those
the
people
most
come
part.
to a fucking
Got a hole in
doorstep
your
anyway.
jeans.
Yeah, they come, but we outnumber them.
Both
A
got
lot of
holes in your
people.
jeans.
You can only carry so many people on a boat. Crossing the ice is a
I gotta shoot you for that.
death trap for most.
Me?
Yeah.
And most we
For
deal with
pointing out a
is
hole in
just
your jeans,
to
why
watch
would
it,
you shoot me
believe it or
for that?
not. We get threats, but by the time the threats want to show up,
Style,
they're dead.
it's a style thing. Kids love
Okay,
that.
well,
I don't know. And we're not immune to what goes on out here, but we're definitely away from it.
Kids at one point were buying
And the
jeans with
war
holes in
fitting
them.
one,
Everybody loved that
We
shit.
don't have any natural enemies that I
Pre-war,
know of.
pre-beat
besides
the
those
shit,
who
I
just take
guess.
advantage of what they can.
Plenty of them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a look
oh,
inside
you got
that shack
holes
again
in your
and see if anything
jeans. Oh, I can
changed.
see your ankles. Aren't you
Yeah.
fucking cold?
Take a look
And I wear
around.
those
I
other
made
fucking
some
pants.
notes on the right side of the wall. It's just my musings
Oh,
on.
just no scout. Hold your pants.
Okay.
What's a ratatouille?
I'm a little scared to be
It's a
here.
movie
I'll admit
about
that,
an
Marco.
octopus.
I'm not
What's in the box?
Take a
used to
piece
be
of
around
that.
so many people I don't know, so I feel like I've walked into a powder keg.
Yeah, I know everyone here for the most part. They're all here for good reason, so worry too much.
You know what to do.
Shit starts going south, just go away, you know.
You know what to do in a pistol.
Would you mind filling up?
Yeah, apparently the first trial they had a room man saying, you know what you have to do. There was a gun with one bullet. They executed him, but I wasn't around for it. Yeah, this is just my thoughts on the notes I saw, so take too much credit to him.
The doctor I was talking to, he said he doesn't know if it's a cure or a preventative.
Russ, where you at?
Right there.
Is Marco around?
Yeah, he's right over there. He's the one with the beautiful voice. Marco, say something. There he is.
Hello. Hello.
And yeah, how you doing?
Alright,
Got enough
good bit
fun?
it. Just
I'm doing
deal with
good,
something
yeah.
in a second.
Just find
So,
out.
you see, let's just test the patients, and then there's the 3 other ones, right?
Things go
Well,
bad.
it looks like
You run,
we're going to
okay?
get
You
a
run back to
serum
the
from
boat.
each of the
Like a
samples.
mask.
So we got, fat muscle,
Don't try to be a hero, save
Nah,
anybody. Just get out of here.
brain, right? So each one's going to
Oh, yeah.
produce a sample, and we need to test all 4 at the same time to open that up.
Do you need food, John?
It's
I have
my
like
take
some
on
food
it,
on
right?
me.
I'm
Find the
fine for
truth.
now.
You know, if you want to unlock the truth, that's how you do it. Yeah. Right, exactly. But there's no point testing a sample on someone who's not infected, hence the test the patients, right? So after you test them, you get 4 people who are positive. Each of them has one of the different serums, and they all, in view of the cameras, I'm assuming, have to inject that. And then after that, they come back, test again, because it says the braveness, test again afterwards, right? They've been brave enough to take test again afterwards. Whichever one is now negative, that is the serum that works. And then
The fire in hell is set up by Ethan.
Right, that's my take on it. I could be fucking wrong, but that's how I feel about it. Now, I understand if she doesn't want to be one of the test subjects. I'm sure most of us are fucking exposed and carrying at this point. So it's just a matter of who is willing to be a test subject. So I think we need to test a lot of people. We might not all be positive, but we need at least 4 people, and those 4. So anyone who's
Just
willing should
test
probably
their
get tested.
blood, right?
I'm assuming there's a test in there to find out, but then of those 4 people need to be willing to test a serum. They need to be able to, risk it all.
Do you think someone's been purposely spreading this as well, through food and other things?
No, I think it's accidental. Once the amount of people who went on that boat with no protection at all, I'm not in a fucking fabric mask, no gloves, probably picked it up, and then you drink from your water bottle, you dip it into the water jug at your fucking place, and you fill up, or you use a spring, and someone else uses the spring, or whatever. Transmission accidental completely, like any contagion. This is something that spreads like any fucking disease, virus, or fucking sickness.
Well, you're a doctor, aren't you?
Me? No.
What the f- right, whoever's a doctor, because what the fuck this is.
It's a syringe, mate. What do you mean?
Ah, man, look at it. Look what's in it. Literally, I found it in a bush.
Yeah. It's just one of the many chemicals. that we
Maybe
dealt
it's
with.
someone's heroin.
Don't inject.
Found their
No,
stash.
I'll be fucking on that. No, it's just one of the chemicals. It looks like the sodium citrate by the colour. It's just one of the many types. It's not important. Don't worry about it. It was seven
speaking
or
of
so
doctors.
chemicals involved in all this.
Sorry. Has anyone seen Dr. Frank? I know he got sick the other day, and I've been trying to get in contact with
John
him
might be able to
since.
help you on that one.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Aurora. I was his research partner.
Well, he left a message saying that he went to the mainland with me, and he said that the infection turned to sepsis, and that it most likely will kill him. So he went out there on his own without telling anyone.
Right on.
He might be out there alive still,
Get some good leather out of those.
but he said he's either looking for a doctor to cut his leg off or find a way to deal with the infection, but
A good view of this. You might need
he
to
left
Oh,
without
no.
saying anything to any of us.
That's awful. Oh, shit. That was right after we went to New Hope the other day. Then he got really sick, and he was supposed to help me with a friend who got injured. And then he dropped us off at the mainland, and I haven't seen him since. So
Yeah, he's out there somewhere. He's one who lacks asking for help. He's a smart guy, and people like that, they take things in their own hands.
shit. I knew I shouldn't have left him. Damn it.
I'm hoping that
Okay.
he shows up here today. Maybe he gets some help.
Me too.
Because he had
Yeah,
mentioned
definitely.
that he went to the boat, he had tripped, cut himself, and breached his safety gear. So.
Yeah.
So hopefully he comes here.
Yeah. God, I hope so. He didn't go with anybody, just by himself, right?
He didn't bring nobody. He left a note. That's how we found out.
Oh, damn it. I don't really know who Sand is. Okay, well, I guess all we can do is wait around, right?
Yeah. He likes to be on the radio usually, so maybe he might pop up, but if a week goes on and nothing is said, we'll have a funeral for him. Sepsis isn't an easy thing to survive without the right tools.
Who's missing?
Dr. Frank.
Oh. Yeah, I haven't seen him in a bit.
Hey,
New
it's
Hope was the
real
last
Blue.
place.
It's good to see you. Yeah, I remember you. The RP's been good, Dream On. I don't trust her. She could be doing a voice. She could be playing, cat and mouse. It could be two Auroras, but I don't know right now.
Hopefully he's alright.
I think it'd be a good idea not eat around here right now. Not drink your water around here. And,
It's probably smart.
disinfect things. Just in case someone, I don't know, breathed on you wrong. I don't know.
I'm talking really quiet, so just so you two hear. I don't know if it's Nagovo people or not. Whoever was in there when I ran in there said something about, I hope they're going to be ready because there's going to be a lot of people shooting. So expect potential violence based on that.
As soon as it breaks out, me and Danyar, we're leaving to our boat.
Oh yeah, this is not my fight, so.
Yeah. People are on edge. I can see that.
There's Marco on.
Definitely natural,
Shit.
but I think people have lost their fucking minds here.
Depending how it goes, seeing with my own eyes might be
I'm right
me
here.
decide if I go to one of these again or if I just
Not
keep
you.
my people safe and avoid this stuff and let them figure it out.
Said cow.
And then just figure out the answers third
No,
person
Cal
from
fucking-
whoever was there first.
Was at his place. I didn't have time to stop. There was fucking two other people there. Apart from Cal and Lex, so they probably ain't coming. But you're not gonna fit 4 people in there, mate. It wants one person to go in there, sure. Yeah.
Anything pops up.
That's concerning too. Anything pops up, shoot it. Why? Everybody.
But once we do that, they store opens. And then we go take those 4 back in and we figure out which of the 4 is now, tested negative, serum works on, and that's the one is the cure. That's my take on it. If you've got other ideas on it, please do say something, speak up, I'm not fucking certain of myself in this one. Yes.
Marco, were these notes here before you got here on the wall? To the
Oh,
left?
that's my musings. That's
Oh,
my
okay.
breakdown of it. That's just me trying to figure it out. So if you're curious what I think, that's what I think is on the wall. Has anyone else here got ready samples for testing in there? Like prepared samples? Anyone?
Pip has 2.
Was that
Dr. Frank's the one
two?
that moved there and apparently has all of them, but curious where he's been. You guys know where Frank is?
No, he went off on his own. I said it before, I don't know if you heard, but he left the...
Oh yeah, I just wasn't sure if you wanted to withhold that from other people hearing this song.
I mean, why would I? He made a choice to go out on his own and disappear.
That's true.
He was real close to figuring this stuff out, too, from what he was telling me.
He was very confident he had this figured out, so I was expecting, yeah.
Hey, Marco. I was going to ask of you. You don't have to oblige. We don't know each other very well, but first sign of things getting violent out here, me and mine, we're leaving. But I wouldn't mind asking you questions after these kind of things end, just so I'm filled in the loop. I feel like out here, information's key to survival.
Yeah, of course, mate. Yeah, no, I'm happy to speak. I'm not sure what's going to come of this today or how long I'm going to be busy for.
Do you think that they all have different fucking variations of this sickness marker?
Yeah, give us a second,
No,
guys. Yeah, once
Most
this
tables
is
have
all
to be
settled,
tested.
yeah, feel free. Clark knows me. He knows where I live. I'm not sure, but we'll cross paths. You can reach me on the radar. You're a 997, right? Just keep calling out in there. Something will get hold of me.
Okay.
We'll sort something out and we'll have a sit down, proper catch up. And anything I can provide, mate, I will provide.
I appreciate
Yeah, sorry,
it. Thank you.
yeah. Of course, mate.
Maybe Blackwater? I know
Probably.
he talked about them once.
I don't like being down here. Feels like fish in a barrel type situation.
I don't like it. My head's on a swivel since we've been here. I don't like being surrounded and constantly circled by everyone. Like,
Is there any nails on you by chance?
What do you need?
no.
What do you need me to do?
I got none.
What do we mean positive? The people who were sick?
Danielle, follow me. I might have her up on the ledge. She can back out if things turn bad.
Okay. I would anticipate the Watchers being here when this happens. People, they're going to be watching from somewhere. If you want to like scout tree lines and stuff and try and find one you're looking for,
Could be a good
maybe
idea.
we can actually have a conversation. Because they're going to be here somewhere. There's unbelievable vantage point on that hillside.
Spend time next to this.
I think the most likely place for them to launch from will be over there.
I may head over there then next. Danielle, you sit next to this fire. Things get bad. You
I
feel
don't
comfortable.
know,
you head
bro.
back towards
Whatever
the
you
boat.
think's best.
Alright.
I'll volunteer.
I know the path to the boat from here.
All right. You got
Anyone
suppressor?
who's willing to take a serum needs to get tested when this door opens. It's my theory. So
I'm gonna go and get them. They're not safe out there. I'm gonna bring them over here.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're not sick, so I'm gonna go look now. You want to come with me, Ethan? Or do you want to keep an eye on Danielle?
Yeah. There's a lot of good people. They'll make sure she's okay.
All right.
I don't know who else is coming, but the Nangovo people are good people.
They're contested.
They defend their own, but they're out for the best, you know.
Everyone is. It's just
I know there's been a lot of heat.
I don't care what they did as long as it doesn't involve me. As long as I ain't involved, that's all I can ask for. I just know they're seem to be volatile, is all.
I think they've unfortunately been subject of a lot of negative attention, and as a result, volatility, grows, and people start getting on edge, people react too fast, too stupid.
From over the radio I heard, who's their leader again?
His fucking Guts, I think his name is.
Guts.
A weird name, but yeah.
That's probably
Guts.
a nickname. But Guts, when he was talking on the radio, he was saying that he had to discipline some of his own men who went out of line to do things on their own that put them in a worse position on the board.
Mm.
These watchers
I
are
wonder
out
what that
here.
punishment extended to.
I don't want to know. I don't need to know. Someone was saying that
I think that's one of the... Sorry.
these watchers have some kind of camouflage that's real good. They only get seen when they want to be seen. I don't know if that's true or not. I just think they're real good at being careful.
I would believe something of the sort, or at least they're trained in ways to obscure themselves, because the one that snuck up on me, the angle and the direction he came from, it didn't make any sense that I would have missed him.
Yeah.
Not unless he was as quiet as a mouse, standing right behind me the whole time.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Is your radio on?
Oh, it is, but it's broadcasting, so...
Alright.
I was hoping to hear from my Frank and stuff. I was on the regular radio. Turn on.
I was just checking, but... So listen. How do I say this? In the end, one of my theories I have is... if they are really here to... bring people in to be selected for their... organization... either... vetting people, seeing if they're worthy of their ideology and what they believe in. What happens to the rest?
I have the same opinion. Death. They're unworthy. They're insignificant. They don't need to be here. They've shown that. Anybody unworthy is as good as fertilizer. They don't care about people. They care about their mission and people that can help them on their mission. That's it. And that's why I think they drive this violence. They kill the weak by the hands of others, and the way they drive things.
Yeah. It's weird to me that...
creating these conflicts to narrow the pool of selection.
That makes sense, too, but what confuses me about Marco is that he doesn't think they're bad. I didn't get a chance to ask him, but if they weren't bad or wanted to kill us, why would they even launch mortars? Why would they even push the infected on us? I know. Why would they play some of these games that are very deadly in the end? Over there?
I think Marco and Buck were a little misguided in their pursuits. I think him pursuing it may be good for a lot of people here. Maybe he gets answers and stuff, but what he wants to find, I feel, is dramatically different from most people. He wants to find and understand to the point where maybe there is good, but I don't think there is any good.
I think in the end he wants...
They have some grand mission, right?
I think he's curious about their grand mission, wants to see it with his own eyes, maybe even be a part of it. That's the feeling I get from the guy.
Yeah.
Even though he wants to hold on
I
to...
really hope that's not the case.
It could be. It could be that he's holding on that maybe people just killed each other by killing each other, but it's a lot of people to bring in to have kill each other down to the last
Desperation on a lot of things, too. People need places to be. They need to belong. Some people need support, affirmation. Everybody's different. And maybe ultimately Marco does want to be part of something. I hope that's not the case, but anything's possible. People are flawed in nature. They need different things. Everybody's different.
So yeah,
hopefully his path is more curiosity than intention.
I know what I believe in. I know what I want for my people and my own. I know how I want to do it and how to achieve it. But my morals and their morals doesn't mean they match up. Doesn't mean they'll let me exist out there at New Hope, not playing their game. I think I went under their radar for a long while.
Like a natural byproduct of growing. Any kind of community seems to get their attention. It was inevitable in a sense.
There's a lot of infected coming. The door just opened.
Maybe it's best for us to be back here.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lean back here and just watch. Binoculars.
I'll keep my eyes peeled behind us. There's a car coming in on the left-hand side. Dark and colored. It's got at least 3 people in it, I think.
Let's get a little closer. I can kind of hear something.
1, 2, 3. There's 4.
We'll stick next to these bushes.
Are you expecting Hawthorne here?
I don't know. I don't know what his interests are. I don't know nothing about the man besides his banditry.
Oh, that car was Nagovo. Oh, I see Maisie. Maisie and Pippa, okay. Maisie's the one that's sick with whatever they assume is the fucking sickness from the boat.
I can't help but wonder to myself, what do the Watchers think of New Hope? Do they admire it in least bit, or do they despise our way of living? Because in the broadcast, it sounds like they despise the way people try to cling on to the old. I don't think I'm clinging on to the old. I have a new idea for the future. It's just people are tribal by nature, and they.
I think
do better
the
in small
distaste
numbers.
is it's not the future they want. You know, it's not what they're trying to drive people to do. So I feel like while they may have a bit of admiration for your persistence, they probably have a distaste for you.
And I'm not trying to rebuild the world. I'm rebuilding a people, a colony. 400 years from now,
Yeah.
what does New Hope look like? How do people grow? How do the families turn out? Or are we just some Norwegian-like fishing village the rest of our days, unbothered by the ongoings of most of the world? And that's the future I
Paved roads, fast food, TV.
No, nothing like that. I don't need that.
I miss it. I miss it. I hate to say it, but I miss even going to work. I miss being a slave to the man.
You know, I miss my fishing bow. Did I ever tell you what I used to be?
No. I love fishing, though. I owned a sporting goods store before others.
I captained a crab fishing boat called the Narwhal, and I was based out of Anchorage. And 6 months of the year, 8 months, depending on how long I wanted the season to go, I crab fish. I owned the boat. I made good money. I had a good life. I liked the work. So when shit hit the fan, I was already living the life I was living before for the most part, minus refueling and what else? Resupplying is a little different now in the mainland with all the infected and the way the world changed. But until then, I joined up with a flotilla, kept them fed, kept them supported. I'd say my boat was one of the most important boats amongst them out there on the ocean. We didn't have to raid as much. It didn't devolve into barbarism. I had a good life until this place, despite the circumstances of the world. You can see the stress amongst these people down there. A lot of different people here.
Yeah, and there's people coming at us to have a conversation. They're looking at us with scopes.
Yeah, let him come. They're probably just high alert, stressed.
Yeah, everybody's stressed.
What can we do for you? I bet you're curious why we're up here on the hill.
Yeah, bro, guys, if you're not gonna announce yourself, come say hi and just sit in the bush like this, or I'm gonna ask you
No,
to fuck off.
No,
we
we've been
were
here.
there for like the last hour. We're just keeping a perimeter. That's all, guys.
Yeah, but like still sitting in a bush like this without coming down, like it freaks people the fuck
We
out.
We
And
had
people
been
might
down
shoot
there.
you.
I have talked to everybody here.
I just worry if things go bad, I want to be able to leave right away. That's all. But I'm still curious
Yeah,
what's
but
going on.
sitting in a
We're not
bush
to-
like the way you guys are is just so fucking weird.
Hey, we're not holding guns.
If the wrong people show up, you're gonna get shot.
Well, I appreciate your concern.
Guy sounded like he had a frog in his throat.
Man, child.
He's scared. That's what he is. Ethan?
Yeah.
Once they all leave, I'll go down there. I think there's a recording down there we could listen to.
Oh, yeah. Very curious about that. I saw one in the barn. What did they shoot at?
Yeah, it's probably infected. Other side of the hill.
I'm a little worried about Danielle now.
I'm gonna go down there and get her. I think that's the best idea, best solution.
Probably a good idea. I'll come with you just in case.
We're listening to a radio message.
The signal we picked up, I don't believe it. They wouldn't listen to me anyway, but I'm just the ship doctor. What do I know? What I do know is that the captain wouldn't put us into danger willingly. We're low on supplies anyway.
Danielle, let's go.
Sure, he means well.
Alright.
I can't speak for the others. Will matter soon. Soon I might be able to turn this whole thing around. If they would just stop bothering me down here. All the interruptions, I've only narrowed it down to 4 samples. I bet the odds of survival during human trials.
People are scared here. They're stressed.
50-50. If I had just a little more time. Albrecht is getting suspicious. I think he heard one of them clawing in the smuggler's compartments. One of these vials gets out. We're all dead. I better get these samples mixed properly.
We're gonna wait for people to leave, disperse. We'll come back here on our own.
They were talking about 4 people needing to get tested and to get, they test positive to take some syringe and then test again.
Yeah. powder keg down there. You hear anything about people talking about what might happen? They're scared of?
No. They were talking in small groups away from me, so I couldn't hear anything.
I wonder how long it took for them to disperse. I have a feeling these watchers or keepers probably won't show up right away, depending on what happens.
Yeah.
Don't aim a gun, by the way. Danielle, if you want to look, use a binoculars.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. I have my rangefinder.
Also, don't sit in a bush. It's weird.
They might shoot you for that. Tell
Yeah.
you to fuck off. I'm gonna sit in this bush right here.
Isn't that what they did to you guys? They came over here and all that.
And why are you hiding in a bush? Like, why wouldn't you be hiding in a bush? Like, the fuck? There's 900 people with guns. This island's been trying to kill us this whole time. There's people that are driving this narrative of some kind of, like, elaborate job application that I don't want any part of. Yeah, I'm hiding in a fucking bush. You're gonna shoot me? Is that, like, weird? Relax.
There's like 3 of them watching us now with binoculars. They're on edge. We're not watchers. They know this. They're just looking for a reason.
Fucking anxiety.
They're scared.
We're just watching the tree line in case anything's watching us.
Those guys on the edge up there, above them, they're ready to probably kill everyone down there in that
Yeah,
barrel.
they've been standing up on top for a. That's why I didn't like sitting down underneath there.
Someone's fighting infected, sounds like. Looks like they're about to start testing people. Everyone's lined up.
Yeah.
Going there.
I think he said that just get tested just in case you turn positive or something like that.
Well, if there's still things there to test with, let's wait till this.
You're gonna test positive, that's where you're gonna catch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could already be in that needle they're testing.
I heard immunity has not had time.
We haven't gone to the ship, none of my people at least. Frank kept distance after he got sick. He showed up a few times, but we'll see.
And Danielle said he was passing out too, so if he took off by himself at any point, outlook does not look great.
Yeah. Yeah, I was worried for him because he said he would be fine, but I didn't believe that. But I couldn't say nothing because he wanted to leave.
This would be the worst time to shoot a flare off, you think?
Yeah,
It
he
would.
scared the
Do
shit
not
out
do
of
that.
I'm
That'd
not
be
gonna do that.
messed up on a whole nother level.
me. Yeah, I bet the watchers are real close right now, too. Somewhere.
They're either gonna be behind us or on the hill on the left-hand side. They gotta look through the trees on the left.
Hope not.
They could even be in that crowd right now, for all we know.
Oh, they
I
could
could
be
100%. I could have
disguised.
infiltrated it. There would be people all throughout there. It's hard to catch subtle movements when everything in the trees is moving.
Yeah. Real windy day. The guy in the white mask has been real interested in us up there on the hill there in the shooting gallery.
I want to get a better look up on this hill. A little further up.
I'm hoping this ends peacefully. No shooting, no hostages. What, the last few times I heard this stuff was pretty rough around the edges. Didn't one of them lead to the massacre of, Bastion?
I have also, Daniel, don't go too far. I've heard stragglers have disappeared from groups.
Of course. I'm like gonna be right here. I'm not gonna go any farther
The boat, Nelson Brave, that showed up on my island near my house, 2 people disappeared from 2 different groups. I don't know who, but I know that they're missing. I don't know if they were found, but...
It seemed like Samuel had been missing, this one fella. Forgot his name. He's got a scar on the back of his head that looks semi-fresh, stitched up. Maybe the Watchers took him and did something to him. He's staying in my village right now, but not in the main compound, the bottom of it. Clark knew him once, but he's going by Gabriel now. Clark gave him the name, since Samuel doesn't remember who he is. He used to live with a guy named Scoob as well.
I don't think I've ever met him.
Yeah, he says some people left the groups. I'm not seeing anyone in the trees. I think most people are hiding around the building, getting a position in case things go bad. See a lot of folks by the trees down there, spread out.
Yeah.
Is that Clark down there?
People on bikes.
I see Clark.
I think so, yeah.
Oh, that's New Puerto Rico, the yellow helmet.
Oh, I met him.
Pretty sure
He's
it's
pretty
Molly.
cool.
Molly always wears a yellow helmet.
There are a lot of people showing up suddenly. That brings attention away from us, right?
Yeah, it does. There's so many people.
Looks like Ivan's here too. That's him in the wolf hat. Here comes Clark. Hey Clark, you all right?
Yeah.
Do you test
You
positive?
guys alright?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I tested
don't crouch in the
negative.
bush. When you get in trouble, you crouch in the bush. Everybody's got anxiety today.
Are you guys not gonna get tested?
I never went near the
Maybe I should keep a little distance from you guys because I live there and I have pretty much followed everybody in there
You
to
may-
talk to them and warn them, so...
As
You
long
may
as
get tested down there just in case.
yeah, you should. I'm waiting until things.
You never know how long
disperse.
the door's gonna stay open.
I think I might go and
Fuck.
get tested just in case. Who knows?
I'll put it this way: it's your own
I'm
free choice.
gonna do that for the sake of I'm gonna do it for the sake of everybody else because I have been on that boat many times. I'll be back.
I think anyone at New Hope, Clark, none of us been to the boat. Probably on negative.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean that everybody that has visited New Hope.
Yeah, but I'm not eating their food. I'm not drinking their water. Not swapping blood with them. I'll check if it dies down disperses. I'll check, but people giving me the wrong feeling down there. There's a lot going on. If things get bad, I'm ready to leave with Danielle. Back right up and get out of there.
Okay.
You get here on your own boat, Clark?
No, I came back over here last night and stayed over here.
Ah, okay. Oh, then you can come with us back to Hope on our boat.
Clark, what was the buzz down there? What were people saying? Just in case you were hearing anything.
They were just talking about how they recommended everybody get tested, regardless of whether they think they might be infected or not. People that test positive are all isolating together in one area, and everybody else tests negative was asked to stay away from the other people, just in case.
I don't trust the leadership of whoever's down there. I don't know them. They're making calls on behalf of other people.
How does this...
No,
how does
Marco
this,
is the one
thing
that's asking people to do that stuff.
Oh. Well, how does this infection thing spread? Did they say it's
ingestion?
It's bloodborne, right?
Born, yes.
Ingestion.
Saliva.
Saliva too?
It's not a fast-spreading disease. It's very slow, easy to contain at least.
Wait, so if
I'm gonna just go down to listen.
If Frank was sneezing and all that, he was sneezing right next to me.
If you feel you need to get checked, go on down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get.
How'd you test?
It says, it's a machine that actually prints out a note and everything.
Are you negative?
Test result negative.
Yeah, I'm probably fine. Maybe test it out just in case.
I think it might be a good idea, just for peace of mind for yourself.
I'm gonna wait until this thing disperses.
I'm very curious though, because this thing printed out my
sorry to
full
interrupt.
name.
John, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was just told you had a conversation with somebody with my name on the radio yesterday.
Yeah, someone said they're Aurora. And, running around with Hathorn's boys.
What? What did they say? What did they want? What?
Someone out there spreading rumors or something, trying to bring violence to my shores. I don't know what's going on exactly, but they want Atticus. I don't know why.
Atticus?
Yeah, apparently someone named Atticus is on Hawthorne's radar. Maybe someone else named Atticus, but what I think it is that they're looking for a reason to come out to us. Looking for a fight, looking to see what we have.
I wonder if it's a case of the wrong name too, because I got Atticus and someone named Artorius mixed up a couple times when people were speaking to me.
Maybe.
Artorius is somebody that used to live here prior to all this.
You don't believe that was me, right? I was just at New Hope, but I was there with Dr. Frank.
If you want to know, because I'm transparent, I will be. I don't know. I don't know you. I don't know if you're putting on a voice on the radio. I don't know if you're a part of other people's things. I don't care. As long as it doesn't affect me negatively and my people, I can let live. But I'm not looking for problems, just to solve them.
Is your name Aurora?
No, yes?
Is it a chosen name or birth name?
No, that's my real name.
I like it.
Thank you. No, I don't know what to say. I don't want any trouble. I'm just, trying to look out for my friends and figure out whatever the hell this is and things with the Watchers. I don't know what Hawthorne could even want with Atticus. I met him once. But I don't know anything about that. I'm not politically affiliated with anybody. I just try and keep to myself.
I don't know nothing about Hawthorne
sorry.
either, besides his stories here on the radio of his raids and all that. But I've never talked to the man myself. I've never interacted with him. None of my people really have. We're isolated where we're at. You've seen it. But a man like Hawthorne sounds unstable from the stories I've heard. Any reason for...
Can I ask you a question? Are you guys in league or work with Freehold at all?
No.
I mean, Freehold has stopped by asking questions. That's about it, but we get...
Freehold killed Hawthorne's significant other. Juliana was her name. I know for a fact that Freehold killed her in an attempted robbery.
I didn't realize...
It was a very large shootout.
I didn't realize Hawthorne was dating Juliana. Fucking weird world.
He was, yeah. I wonder if that might have something to do with it.
I'm hoping he's a
Hawthorne.
man who's willing to listen to reason and realize quickly that we have nothing to be involved with. Whoever comes to our shores, we can't control. They got a boat. They show up.
No.
I know Hawthorne
told
said
that he
that
is
anyone
open to
that
reason.
deals with Freehold, he's out for blood with anybody dealing with Freehold, so I don't know.
I would distance yourself from them, especially if you have anybody from the syndicate or Freehold, any refugees that have come to your shores, that he may see that as a potential opening to pursue further issues.
I don't know, but it sounded like that wasn't the case with the radio. It sounded like someone is pretending to be Atticus saying negative things about Hawthorne. That seemed to be the vibe I was getting. Nothing like the other stuff.
Somebody did that to me too at one point. A guy named Buck. I eventually met him and we squashed things. But he had said that I was heard on the radio talking about the fall of New Hope and that I was targeting personally. Buck, what was his name? Can't remember. But
someone out there.
It came down to the simplicity of. Yeah, it came down to the simple thing of mistaken voice where somebody was creating an issue for no reason.
What did the voice sound like? Mine, I mean, anyway. I mean, is it close? Did it even sound like me? Or?
Close. It sounded like a either Western twang to it or Jersey twang to it. I'm not quite sure. I didn't get to talk to her very long.
Deep South kind of twang. I'm not sure about the United States myself.
I don't know. I don't remember very well. It was the other night. I was tired and I was stressed. The thing is, anyone who comes to New Hope for a fight, they're on the losing end. We have numbers, and it's hard to get out there. And we don't go looking for problems either.
That causes any problems. I'm not looking for any
It sounds like
problems,
it's entirely out of your hands. You don't have a reason to apologize.
Sounds like it's out of all
I mean,
of
if
our
it's my
hands.
name thrown around, though. I just wish I knew who it was. I'll be honest, I'm not very well liked.
And why would that be?
There's a rumor going around that I'm a spy for Hawthorne, and that's not the case. Long story short, I needed medical attention, and one of them helped me out, and that turned out to be a rust rat, and I didn't know that, and so some people saw me with them. I don't know, and it just kind of went from there. I'm not a rust rat. I don't enjoy killing people or robbing them or anything like that. I just want to be left alone, you know?
I tell you what, I don't believe anything I hear until I see action that goes along with it. So, whatever you say to me falls on
thank
deaf
God.
ears. And I don't know what's going on out there. I only care about how do I keep my people safe from problems. We're isolated out there. We stay out there quite often. And if folks come looking for problems, well, it's not us going the other way around. They come to us usually. So I'm not going to go out here sniffing out who's doing what, because it could all be misdirection, it could be lies. It just puts myself in danger and others in danger if I go looking for answers on the most recent drama in Sakal. Zassi.
You're
Danielle, did you come up positive or negative?
Oh, negative.
Yeah, probably be the same for me then.
Oh, excellent.
My
guys got
concern, I don't know if
tested
you
too?
heard me before, John, but the machine that tested my blood and printed it out, printed my full name. How would it know who I am?
I don't know. These people have resources that we can't even begin to...
Paper's right here if you want to read it.
I have to get tested again. I don't know where my piece of paper went. Ugh.
It spit it out on the floor when I did mine. I had to put it.
My paper. I left it over there. I even forgot what it was on it.
I don't think I'm going to touch the machine and get tested. If you guys start feeling sick later, let me know.
Really? Are you sure?
I have been
why not?
isolated at New Hope. I have not gone to the boat. I have not been exposed around people.
He's a busy man. He's away from all this bullshit.
Have you talked to Frank, Dr. Frank, in the last few days?
I have, but he's kept his distance.
Yeah, I have.
Other
When he
people
was
around me,
there.
Ethan and Daniel have been around him more than I have. If they're...
Yeah, he coughed on me and everything.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, Frank, come on.
He had the idea that it was a pathogen transferred by blood, not by spit or touch or anything. I don't know if that's the case, but that was one of the things that I remember Frank said out loud, is that he thought maybe it was a blood transfer thing. But Marco, while I was down there, said everybody in that one corner in NBC suits is infected. They have positive results.
He was throwing up. They're throwing up.
Jesus. Do we know who's positive? Do we know who they are? I don't really know
I'm
anybody
gonna
here.
wager the Nagovo people, but Marco for sure. I know the very first person assumed to be sick was a girl named Macy.
Yeah.
They
She's
said
from
that like anyone that
Is
was
she positive?
caught fire. So
I'm not sure. I didn't get a confirmation. I got mine and walked over here. I'm assuming she is though. I'm friends with the Nagovo people, and I've heard that she's been progressively getting worse as time goes on, so
Yeah.
it's very
That's
likely
what
that she
I
has
heard, too.
whatever's going on here.
Well, John, thanks for talking with me about that. I just, wanted to at least say something to you since Clark just told me about it.
You want my advice? Steer clear of New Hope for a while, until this thing blows over. Alright?
Oh.
Just in case, for whatever reason, you could be mixed up in it, give it a while. Once Hawthorne, and I'm sure of it, is onto something else, you can come on back by. But I don't know you. I don't know people out here. My isolation keeps us safe. So,
I understand.
people are playing a game with me. Just gonna let it fly over my head until it's done.
I understand. I'm also looking for Dr. Frank, so I guess if you see him or talk with him, I know he's really sick or something, so I guess I'm gonna try and find him after this.
Last he said is he went to the mainland. And
Right, yeah.
a week or two from now, if I don't hear from him, over at New Hope, we're gonna have a funeral for the man. I assume he's dead.
Oh, shit. Can I... if that's the case, and I don't want that to be true, but could I be there for that?
I think maybe enough time by then will have passed by. Could be safe then. Reach out to you on the radio. Have Clark come for you.
Hello.
But,
Okay.
I'm gonna wait a while just in case he pops up, comes around. You know, I was hoping to see him here today since he had, a great interest in all this. But when the time comes for that funeral, I'll let you know. Even
Thank
if
you. That means
even
a
if
lot.
you're some kind of asshole out there lying to me, and he was your friend, I'll still at least give you the privilege of being there for a eulogy.
Thank you.
Do you live somewhere specific, a group or people?
No, towns are trouble. I just live by myself in the woods. It's just easier that way, you know?
Yeah, and keep to myself too.
What, channel on the radio?
99.7.
997, yeah.
99.7, okay.
That's actually how I met them. I heard a lot of stuff about New Hope, but I hadn't had any idea until I heard them on the radio.
Aurora, I want to be clear too one last time. What I hear out there is hearsay, rumors. I take all of that with a grain of salt until I know for sure in my own mind. So you know.
And that's good. I wish there was more people like that out here.
It's hard to be. It's hard to be thoughtful. And you're just surviving out there. Just getting by. People operate on fear. Fear makes people do horrible things just to think they can survive. New Hope.
Hey, did you guys...
New Hope is a place where you
Continue, sorry.
get to live, not just survive. You leave that mode you're in. You start focusing on different things besides just the bare basic things you need to get by. You get to live again. You get to prosper.
God, that sounds wonderful. I think you have the right idea.
Now, I'm trying, but I'll fight tooth and nail for it. It's just these watchers, these keepers, whatever, they ain't making it easy for nobody. 6 months from now, we could all be dead. Nothing we can do about it. Those get selected, the others killed off. Well, who knows what the truth will be until the time comes, right?
I'm gonna run and grab some water real quick.
Well, thank you. I'm gonna go back down there, I guess.
Alright.
I really appreciate it. You stay safe and take care, okay?
You too. Stay out of trouble.
I'll try.
Bye-bye.
Looks like they're potentially moving to that next
Almost
step.
done.
Is there four of
Oh,
them there?
retesting, I think.
Oh, it's me, Krieg. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, I hear you, Krieg.
Yeah.
Hello, hello. It's Krieg. Okay. Did Dwight tell you guys everything last night?
He told me a lot, but he told me a lot.
Well, did he tell you who you really talked to on the radio?
No, he didn't.
That was not Aurora. That was Francesca. The person that I've been telling him is probably the spy inside the fort. He has not done anything about her, and now she's clearly like out in the open, like lying to people and saying that she's to other people now, and she probably definitely is working with Hawthorne.
Well, that's good to know. Then that solves an issue I was having. Krieg, if you wouldn't mind going down there, letting Aurora know that I know who's causing me problems now, probably make her feel real bad.
Okay, we'll do.
Or you can send her my way.
But
I can say it to her face.
yeah. Either way, she probably is working with him too. But it's just kind of funny that the person that I thought was a spy is now out in the open, outing herself. Okay. I'll let her know.
All right.
Are you sure you're not gonna get tested, John?
I'm gonna wait until there's less people there. I don't want to be in the middle of that. Shit.
You understand that door might close and you might not be able to, though, right?
I haven't had any symptoms. I haven't gotten sick. You know, the doctor told me that the symptoms were popping up, and that takes 2 to 3 weeks. I've been around everyone, around you guys, this whole time. You're all negative. I'm probably negative. I'm just worried that, you know, call me paranoid, call me a conspiracy theorist, but you got pricked with a needle. How do you know they didn't put something in you, something to track you with, to maybe they infected you with something different? I don't mean to try and scare. It's just trust don't come easy for me towards these watchers. I'm only here in the hopes to get some answers. In a way, I've gotten answers for other things. But I don't trust these people. I don't trust the watchers. We're part of an experiment right now.
I'm gonna go say hi to my buddy Mort. I'll be back.
All right. I heard that thing and gave me the...
Scared the shit out of me. I didn't know it was following me.
It made me jump, that's for sure.
Yeah, John, grab that just in case.
I have one in my bag.
Oh, perfect. Smart man. Danielle's always got it on, so that's...
Of course, I need it. I'd have a hole in my head.
I think the piece is gonna break when that other door opens. There's a gun in there next to a piece of paper that says, "You know what to do." Someone's gonna get killed. And that down there stops being peaceful. And that's when we leave.
And
Well, the thing is,
if
how
Frank
many
is
bullets
right,
are in that gun?
shooting somebody that is infected will just release it and make it more widespread. If it is bloodborne.
That's true. It could become airborne, practically.
I wish I knew what how long it could survive outside of a body, outside of a host. Like the common cold was only 24 hours potentially. If it's cold, less.
Well, it's freezing, so I guess it would be less, but I guess it might mutate after being released from the body, so who knows?
The good news is the doc had reassured me that these kind of things rarely mutate in the weather we're in right now. It's warm weather that allows bacteria, I don't know, even viruses to mutate. And I could be misspeaking on that, but that's what he said. That's how I understood it.
Most of them, but we don't know what type of, like, if it can survive in the cold or not.
I know you're out here watching us right now. Next part of the test. Next part of your game. I've heard that there's rumors of watchers and keepers. One of you want to come out of here and talk to me. Speak with me. Yes or no. However you fucking do it. I've got questions. I'd like answers. I won't pull my gun out. I won't do nothing hostile. Just want to talk. I know you're around here somewhere listening right now. That's a good hill to watch from, right? All these groups are starting to spread up into chunks now. Everyone on the high ground. So they're ready to do whatever
I don't know
it
what they're
takes.
talking about.
This and that. Who they're gonna kill if they have to. What their plan of attack is. Plan of defense. What happens when a watcher and keeper shows up. What happens if these infected people can't be cured. But those are all kinds of questions being asked out there, I imagine.
I hope the answer tonight is everybody goes home safe.
Yeah. I hope for that too.
She sounded genuine, but even the worst of people can be the best of actors.
Yeah, they can get good at it over time. But Francesca and her are different people. But I'm gonna refer to Francesca next time I hear her on the radio as Aurora again. She don't know that I know. She might slip up with something.
I'm very surprised that there has not been undead or mortars or flares or something. They're waiting.
There was some
They have to be
undead
waiting.
earlier, but I'm kind of
I
surprised.
think that it's just stragglers that are wandering around as it is. I think the Watchers are waiting for this conclusion before they do something. I feel like they're gonna do something big.
Yeah. It's gonna be bad. Did we start heading more left side so we can just straight run towards the boat?
We'll head towards the water. Out that way.
Okay.
And wrap around. Most people are leaving out a different direction anyways. No sign of a Captain Hawthorne anywhere. Does he wear a red beret?
He does, yes. He has a very unique voice too. Have you talked to him on radio?
I've met him once a long time ago, briefly.
Okay.
Asher was running down the creek
very-
showing them around. And,
Asher.
yeah. Back when he was still living in the hub. And, they passed me and left me be. They wanted my boat for a second, but I guess Asher vouched for me in the moment. And then moved on.
If that second door opens, we'll know it. I guarantee everybody will run into that building.
Yeah. I bet you what's gonna happen is someone's gonna get shot, right? We're gonna hear it.
Probably.
I bet one of the infected failed the test or whatever. They're gonna see if people clean them up or not. That's my guess.
They look concerned. Why is everybody backing up?
I have no idea. Clark's still standing pretty close to the front there.
John?
Yeah, it's me.
Alright, here, I'm gonna make this worse for you for a second. It'll be like ripping off a band-aid. This bird is shy, but he wanted to talk to people from New Hope.
I'm a bird. I do need to speak to the folks at New Hope, though.
What's going on? Who do we have here, first off?
Name is Dex. I'm from the Syndicate.
Alright, Dex.
If you would like to have a private conversation, I'll pick a spot, any spot.
I mean, right here is fine for me. I trust the folks who are with me.
Okay. So, went to New Hope the other day. It's nothing on you guys. Nothing bad happened. Someone that was ex-Syndicate may be causing... this is a personal vendetta. I have a girlfriend by the name of Ava, and apparently he was slipping her love notes and shit while I was sick in bed, and apparently he's living on New Hope now.
His name
and
Vincent?
Yeah.
What's your position in
ran?
Syndicate? There's a lot of reasons. It's coming together more. Seems like it pissed off a lot of people, but...
Yeah.
I was hoping to talk to leadership.
Did you ask?
There.
I mean, we don't have a council anymore, but a former council member myself.
Alright. My one concern, I talked to Jackson yesterday. He wants Vincent. Like, a lot of you guys want Vincent, because he stole from you guys too, I heard.
Some people.
Yeah, that has also become an issue, and I figured, you know what, why not? Let me get a hold of someone from New Hope. I haven't seen Jackson at all. I've been kind of laid up in my house with a cold, so I haven't been traveling much. But yeah, it's more so of a personal vendetta. Someone, I called a friend, kind of, you know, trying to make his moves on my lady isn't something I really take to lately. But I'm sure you can understand.
Listen, the only thing that really annoys me is the fact that Vincent lied to me, got me wrapped up in things. I think at this point I'm gonna ask him to leave my island. Because I told him ahead of time, when you came here, you don't bring baggage with you. You don't come to New Hope and bring the problems you had before with you. It's for a second chance and a new life, a fresh start, but you can't have that if you got people looking for you for all kinds of different reasons.
Yeah. It's not good. It's not good, and I've talked to Dwight, and was at New Hope for a little bit, and I really respect what you guys are doing. It's a beautiful settlement, and another reason why I wanted to talk to you, because I don't necessarily want anyone dealing with that kind of baggage being passed through their establishments.
Well, he's not with us. He's not one of us. I'm careful about who I bring into my ranks. There's a trial period where you get to know you, figure out who you are.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, he's failed.
Yeah, rightfully so. Rightfully so. He was with us for a while, and he was fine at first. Everything was peachy keen, and then in this past couple of weeks, I don't know if something in him snapped or something, and he just went off the rails. But dude is on some bullshit for whatever reason. Not sure why though.
The only thing that concerns me is that Jackson said the guy would probably start shooting if he sees Syndicate. Right? Am I right to assume that?
I mean, possibly. He is kind of a chicken shit, as far as I know. Some things have been going on between the Syndicate and elsewhere, and I guess when he kind of caught wind of that, he up and left town. So
Maisie's on the ground.
Well, I haven't seen him for the last few days. Maybe he got wind that we didn't like him very much.
Yeah.
He did. He came to me asking about that stuff, and I was telling him, don't worry about it. John needs to get to know you more.
Yeah, he tends to be a very pushy individual.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, I spent the whole day with him.
gimme
very much noticed.
kind of shit. Yeah. He went into a buddy of mine's house because he was like, yeah, you're more than welcome to have the door codes and yada yada yada. And he came out with an armful of shit and kind of just didn't say thank you or anything. So I don't know. Maybe I'm an asshole and I just don't take kind to that shit. But if he's also causing problems with you guys, then it'll be dealt with.
Not as much. I kept an eye on him. I was with him the entire day, so he didn't have the chance to do anything.
Well, he has no access to anything of worthwhile in our home. The most he could steal is food.
Yep.
I don't understand that. Just ask. Asking is, basic social skill.
I noticed that his social skills are lacking, but he's also very pushy. He's scared. He thought that someone was going to kill him out there in Syndicate. I'm guessing the love thing that's going on here is probably why. I didn't know about that. That's new to me. But
yes, sir. That's I try to be reasonable with most things. I try to be diplomatic. But that's, for me, that's a line that should never be crossed. Especially with someone I willingly helped time and time again to get his shit together. And it's just kind of a spit in the face for me, so.
I don't want to know what your plans are for him. I don't need to know.
Yeah. I mean, listen. I'm not some fucking badass ex-military kind of guy. I was a school teacher before all this. But I also won't divulge into intrusive thoughts of sorts.
I think her heart stopped. They're doing CPR on her.
I just was told that the 4 of them went inside and one of them came out and he's now testing negative. So they might have found something that works. Hopefully they get her up and moving again so they can get it to her too.
I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Maisie, but I hope she's okay.
I'm just worried about certain people that would do certain things if she doesn't make it.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is a powder keg waiting to explode.
Yeah, I will second you on that, John.
But what I told Jackson was, I wanted to speak to leadership before I make any deals or anything that's going on. I don't want to be caught in some bullshit, stepping over someone else's feet type situation with New Hope. One thing you know about us, you can tell is we're isolated. We stick to our own. We like it that way. We like it simple. We try to stay out of these problems.
Yeah, I respect it 100%. Yeah.
But the most I can do
in the syndicate
right now is I'm going to exile him from my island. I'm going to ask him to leave. Once he's back on this main island, I'm sure you folks will figure out where he's at. He's not quiet. He's not careful.
No, and that was another liability he kind of unfortunately brought to the table. He's a loud mouth. But I'm glad we got to have this conversation. I didn't want to cause any ruckus for you guys or anyone you guys associate with, because it's not gentlemanlike. Yeah, I just don't want to cause issues outside of that situation.
One more time, remind me of your name again.
Dexter. Either or is fine. Right. Yeah.
And who are your friends that were with you just now?
Down there? Or the
who came up with you?
Unrelated. I'm a shy person myself, so it's I don't know why they're like, "I'll hold your hand while you go talk to John."
Okay.
Yeah, they don't really know what's
going on. If they stop.
Oh no.
Anyways, I'll figure it out. I'll let you know. I know it's kind of a trek from the capital to New Hope, but
Jackson said you guys don't have boats. You ought to get some if you're gonna want to do any business with us. We don't like coming out here if we don't have to.
That's understandable. I lived in a cabin for a majority of my stay here on this island, so I get it. But yeah, we'll come to. It's no problem. It's just a matter of finding out who in the syndicate has a boat.
Well, you be safe and
I will. I'll get out of
best of
y'all's
luck
hair and
with your
figure out what the
affairs.
fuck's going on down there, because like you said, powder keg. I got a bad feeling.
People are looking twitchy.
It was
right
a
now.
pleasure meeting you. Hopefully I'll catch you soon.
Maybe I'll talk to you again on better circumstances. Right now, it's hard to split my attention, as you can understand.
Yeah, that's understandable. But yeah, we'll talk soon. I'll get in contact with leadership and figure it out.
What do you think, Ethan?
I think if she's dead, there's very likely going to be violence here.
Yeah, people are bunching up. They're getting ready for something. You know, when everyone's got the guns up there on that hill, they might start firing at that crowd. Potentially. Or people they hate. I don't know who's all down there, who's enemies with who, but it's happening soon.
I believe Syndicate and the
Shit, someone's about to blow their goddamn brains. Damn!
Oh my god.
Holy shit!
Who was that?
I have no idea, but they just killed themselves. I think this is the time we leave.
Yeah.
Listen, I came up here to see if I can steal some fire because I don't feel comfortable down there right now, but this is really quickly turning into who can take the most chemical ingredients and shove it in their body. A little bit too much volume.
Oh.
Yep, here it is.
The door's closing. No, it's opening.
Yo, John.
What's going on?
Jonathan? Yo, so one of the people that died from the infection is part of that big group of people with guns on the wall, and they called to form up. I don't know what's about to happen, but if you got any guys down there, I would get them back up here.
Yeah, they just lost Maisie.
Let's get out of here.
For sure gone. Yeah, they tried to resuscitate me. Yo, be safe, gentlemen.
Bye.
You guys be safe.
Did anybody copy over?
I hope he's smart enough to get out of there, Clark, but we're not going down there. We're not gonna go down there. Let's cross. Actually, if they're all leaving, let's go get Clark. Make sure he's all right.
All right.
There's a lot of people down there still. The fog's coming in. No, we leave. We leave.
I think we just get him and then we go? Because I don't think he has a ride back.
Yeah, we gotta grab him. We can't leave him.
You know what to do. They are unworthy.
Clark, let's go.
Have it back, Mike.
What is
Let someone
it?
else grab it.
I didn't know. Do you have it?
We're headed home, Clark.
I see people pulling shit off those bodies.
Thank you.
Marco, what do you need, buddy?
A minute.
I think he went up.
I need Novo. I need an Agogo through.
Let's go.
Wait, I know.
You're still sick. You're still positive.
Yeah, I am.
And I both of them.
Yeah.
We tested.
You got a green one. Another one.
And see Clark over there.
He's talking with Marco.
Oh, let's go.
Get a sample.
Daisy. Daisy, come on. I have to go.
You see Clark down here? I don't want to leave without him.
I'm not sure where he is.
Can't leave
I don't
here.
see him around. All right, we go. Damn, that was intense to watch. Yeah, it's fucking cold. People, it's a Daisy thing. Daisy players are notoriously bad at looking like civilians. This way. I think this way.
Alright.
That was a shame what happened. Sad to see it. I don't think I answered any questions, but I think I'll come back here later. There you are, Clark. I didn't see you down there.
Yeah. Somebody's running up behind us.
Might be Ethan. That is Ethan.
Nope.
Did you hear the radio?
I didn't catch you.
I feel like we came down
Did it
the road.
change?
No, the radio in the shed over there.
I caught
has
the tail end
coordinates.
of it. Something about coordinates and being unworthy.
Yeah. Are you going back to the boat?
Head back to the boat to New
Yep.
Hope.
The other way?
Ethan, are you?
I thought so,
where are you
too.
going right now?
I don't know. I'm a little scattered, to be honest. I'm very curious about where that's sending people. I'm pretty sure the boat's the other way.
I feel like we're going the wrong way.
Oh, is it the other way?
It was against an old dock that just the supports are
right.
standing. I'm pretty sure it's this way.
I
I
got-
remember us coming from the other side of the...
Yeah, I got turned around.
That's okay.
Hey, Ethan, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
That cave that you mentioned with the door in it,
Mm-hmm.
Was that on the exterior of the island, like near the coast, or more the interior?
Dead center interior.
Like near the burned up village, or up out in the woods?
So, you've been there, yeah? You know, the burned out
Yeah.
village, there's a path that cuts through the island to a boat launch, whatever
An
you
old
wanna call it.
boathouse. and
Boathouse.
stuff? Yeah.
It's off that path in the center.
Is it on our island?
I can show you if you like. No, it's on
I
the
would love
island
to go.
to the east.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go out there.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind showing you. I check it every couple days to see if something's changed, but nothing's changed. It's just a door with a red brick wall.
Is it like a door like someone built, or a door that's
Yeah,
been there?
it's got a code lock on it. Except it's in a place that's just so fucking unusual, you know? And the fact that it's got a red brick wall around it looks like it's purposely built, but I don't know.
What do you think these next coordinates mean? I didn't catch that message. It was just saying if you go there, you're unworthy.
The tail end of the audio said that there's
No.
people there that deserve something, deserve death.
It's
Yeah,
saying that the
says that
people
they
there
are
are
unworthy.
unworthy.
Okay.
I'm assuming that might be the people from the Nelson Brave.
Probably. There is a shit ton of people running over there right now, though.
Oh. Hopefully they
I'm
don't see us.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm curious about it, but I also don't want to get shot, so...
I'm not headed to the Nelson Brave. I don't need to go there. I don't need to get sick.
No, it's not. That's not where the coordinates are leading. It's a different set of coordinates than when the Nelson Brave crashed. Why are there multiple boats here? Why is there a bridge outside?
I know this shit with me, so I threw it down to create obstacles for people while I was up there.
Oh. Are you coming back to New Hope then, Ethan, or are you not?
I am not, no.
Okay. Are you going out to that island?
I could, if you like. I was very curious about that transmission. I was thinking about going that way.
I'm gonna come back here later.
If I go with you, could you give me a ride back to New Hope at some point?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, you be safe, Clark. Then.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Ethan for a bit. Get home safe,
Bye,
guys.
Clark. Bye, Ethan.
Stay
You guys be
safe. I'm gonna head back here later if you want to come up with me. Look through
I'm down to go with you.
what's left behind of the message could be. It's just someone died, two people died there, and you know what that means. People are angry, emotional, dangerous.